All right, folks, this is Harris Sultan, the ex-Muslim atheist, and welcome to another episode of Sultan's House of Sin. Okay, so I've been talking about how Ahmadis, Shias, and Sunnis, they teamed up against India in 1940s, and they divided India, and it became Pakistan. When Pakistan came into existence, Sunnis and Shias teamed up against Ahmadis and declared them Kafirs in the 70s, and they've been persecuted ever since. I've been saying that for quite a while, and it's coming, and it's happening. It's happening right before our eyes. And now, once they've got Ahmadis out of the way, they're using Sunnis. All subsects of Sunnis are teaming up against Shias, and they're busy declaring them infidels. And they have officially started demanding their persecution. It's not only just been going on Twitter, as you can see, plenty of trends. I actually lost track. The first trend, it ended up something like 100,000. It said, arrest those who insult the companions of the Prophet. Shia genocide is starting. Declare Shias kafir. This was just today. And there's been every day they've been talking about declaring Shias kafirs. And have a look, the earlier photo that I showed you. This was not because they were outraged by a rape of an innocent woman. This was because they want to declare Shias as kafirs. Kafirs as infidels, and they want to persecute them. The moment you call someone an infidel or kafir, they go after them. Even more aggressively than they go after Hindus and Christians, because these are the heretics of Islam. These are the perverted ones. These are not on the real path of Islam. So that's why they're persecuted even more. We've seen the example of Ahmadis. This guy he tweeted, he has thousands of SSP followers protesting against rape cases yesterday in Karachi. Haha, just kidding. They're out chanting Shia kafir. Shia genocide has begun. And it's being fueled by the state. As I said last time, in the month of August, we had 42 blasphemy cases registered in just 30 days. 42. That's the biggest number of blasphemy cases in a single month ever in the history of Pakistan. And 90% of them were against Shias. And not just ordinary Shias, but actually Shia clerics. More than a dozen now, dozen Shia clerics have been arrested in Pakistan on blasphemous statements, as you can see right there. And guess what? It's not just the ordinary Shias, it's not just the Shia clerics, but also children. This 4-year-old Shia kid was arrested for holding an illegal gathering and promoting sectarianism. A 4-year-old kid. That kid apparently knows Shiaism. He's only doing what his parents taught him to do, just like everyone else, just like every Sunni kid. They're only doing what they've been told to do. Such is the state of Pakistan, and as I've been saying, after Ahmadis, after Hindus and Christians of Pakistan, they're going after Shias now. And after Shias, the subsects of Sunnis, the biggest one, Barelvis, and the second biggest, Deobandis, they will be fighting amongst each other, and they will be declaring Ahl Hadith and Wahhabis, they will be declaring them as Shias. And then obviously, we have all seen that famous cartoon, the last Muslim on earth will be fighting with himself. Right hand, sword, and another sword on his foot, and he'll be fighting with himself. Unfortunately, that's the nature of Islam. Islam needs an enemy. Islam constantly needs an enemy. For 1400 years, Islam has been under threat in Muslim countries. Look at London. Look at Europe. These people block streets and do their pathetic sit-ups in the middle of a street, and the poor Westerners, they go around them. But Islam is not in danger there, but it's always in danger in their own Muslim countries, and they're busy beheading each other and they're busy killing each other. And it's just going to get worse. Mark my words, it's going to get worse. I've been saying it for the last 6 months that everyone will burn in this fire now. After Ahmadis, now they're going to come after Shia. I've been saying that for the last 6 months, and now it's happening. Ever since they started that, they they passed this pathetic law that anyone who blasphemes against the companions, not just the prophet now, even the companions of the prophet, that will be considered blasphemy. And Shias, it's a part of their faith. They don't like the first three caliphs. They hate them. They hate their guts. And now they're going to go after them. And everyone's, it's just going to get worse. And we'll see that.
To help me produce more videos like these, support me on Patreon or PayPal.